Welcome back to the Cricket Today show ahead of the second test, which is today between Australia and India in Adelaide. I'm your host, Liam McAllion, also known as the Stats Guy. We are back online. This feels very weird. I'll go firstly to the amazing setup of Leo Mullaly. How you going, Leo?
You've thrown me under the bus there. No, I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling revitalized, really good and up and about. I could do 10 shows today.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And Michael Nice's number one fan, we've got Marcus Bazzano here. How you going, Marcus?
Yeah, I'm quite the opposite. I'll probably stick to reading my books today.
You got a nice little setup there. The mic.
You do have a 9 to 5, mate.
Yeah. Nah, this is the 9 to 5. We're ready to go.
We worked extra last night at the Christmas party.
Exactly. Yeah, actually,
That wasn't a Christmas party.
End of year celebration.
End of year celebration. Sorry.
The summer of cricket is here, lads. I'm getting this back on track. We're going to run through a quick little game picks preview for the India versus Australia test in Adelaide, the second test. We're going to go through our combined 11. So this is for the whole squad of India versus Australia. People, I think, in the comments have mentioned that. And yeah, Leo has been itching to do it. We're going to go through the Australia-India team. There's been a few selections for Australia. But before we start, make sure you get around this show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube. What are we at, Marcus? We're above 2K now, which is exciting.
2.1.
2.1.
Nice.
Beautiful. We liked it.
Good number.
Very good number. We'll get that to 3.
You didn't mention the questions and fan comments
He
segment.
didn't, did he?
Well, he's forgot
It's his
about you
favorite
guys.
segment.
That is my favorite segment.
He's forgot about you guys, and he's taking the audience for granted.
No, I love the audience. Yes, there will be a fan comments and questions section, of course. How can I forget about that? But yeah, make sure you follow us on Cricket Today on the socials. Yeah, and then definitely comment because we will be reading them out on every single show. We absolutely love it. All right, the underrated segment, the quick single. Let's start with it, lads. First off, Mitch Marsh didn't bowl at training. There was all these stupid articles going, oh, does that mean he's not going to play? No, he's going to play. He got selected and things like that. It sounds like he's just going to bat. Are we okay with that? We don't have to worry about him bowling.
Has he been bowling anyways? Like,
yeah, he bowled a little bit.
Did he bowl in the first test?
A little bit, I
Yeah, he
think.
bowled 17 overs in the second innings.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we were trying anything and everything to get wickets.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
put Marnus on the bowl.
Yeah,
so
I'm worried now that Marnus is.
Oh, no.
extra overs for Marnus.
Seaman. This is not going to end well.
Oh, no. The fourth seamer is Marnus. That's a bit of shambles. The other one was Boland. Scobo, as the people's champ, has got the test recall. Do we love it?
How good, Scobo. He deserves it. Justice for Scobo.
Yep.
Next is Jai.
No, justice for Nisa, mate. That guy
No one
deserves.
cares about Nisa.
No one cares about Jai Richardson, mate.
They all care about Jai, mate.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. But everyone loves a bit of Scobo. Definitely
Yep.
build the man a statue. Is he gonna tear it up with the pink ball? Do we think? I think he's suited to the pink ball.
Yeah, I think so too. The way he presents the seam, he's just always out the batsman. So he's going to offer up a lot of questions and challenging the inside and outside edge of the bat. So
Well, that's
going to be
He's
good to see.
a bit of analysis there.
He's arguably the best Australian bowler in the team with the pink ball in hand.
Really? Oh, you would say that?
Well, if
It's
Hazelwood,
yeah, but Hazel's not playing, so I mean, people who are playing in this Test match, I reckon he's almost better than Stark.
Stark in the first innings.
Cummins with the pink ball, just
Oh.
because he hits that 5-cent piece
True,
that
true.
gets batsmen wondering whether they should go forward or back, which had the Aussies in all sorts, obviously,
Yep.
in the first test.
No, that's a good point. Good little analysis there, guys. I like it. Very rare.
Nuggets of knowledge, mate. We do it.
Nuggets of knowledge. Next one was India. Not looking. They are banning fans at their training sessions. Having a bit of a sook. They had 5,000 people turn up. They weren't happy. They were being laughed at. I don't know why the Indian fans were laughing at their own team. They were distracting, and there was too much noise. So they banned all their fans apparently at their training sessions. I don't know. They sound like they're having a bit of a sook there.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. What I don't know. Like,
What?
why are you letting that get under
I
your
know,
skin?
right?
It's like us making this podcast and then banning you guys from listening.
Yeah, I've got like 30,000, not 30,000. I've got like 30 kids out the door. Just what?
What? You have 30 kids out the door? What
It's a
are you
joke.
doing?
It's a joke, mate. It's a
I didn't
joke.
know you were allowed that close to kids. No, that's a bit of a worry.
Whoa.
That's a bit of a worry. But yeah, where did that go? But I think that is very weird from India that they've just banned. Like, you got fans at a game. It's the same sort of thing. So that's very strange to me. Lastly, in the quick
Yeah.
single. Oh, if you want to touch on that, Mark.
No, I think there was another reason they spent too much time signing autographs and taking pictures.
That's your job.
Well, it's not their
That's-
job, but just be better at it.
That's the point of an open training session, though, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, so they're not doing any more open training sessions. They're very weird, this team, because they even had those closed training sessions when they were for the last test. They don't like all these little distractions. I don't know, but they're playing.
It's all mind games. It's all just trying to get under the heads of the Aussie batsmen somehow.
I don't know.
That's all they're doing though. Everything they do is planned and targeted.
I don't know where you're going with that, but maybe you might be onto something there, Leo. Last one in the quick single. Brett Lee. This is very random, but it was a few articles about it. Brett Lee bowled a thunderbolt which ricocheted a bail and impaled Howie, the journalist and the commentator's head, in a bowling challenge video. There was a bowling challenge video with Brett Lee, Howie, and John O'Brien. Of course, yeah, John O'Brien. Why not? He's a great
John O'Brien
cricketing icon. Why the hell is John O'Brien there? Don't get me started on that. Howie was literally bleeding from the head from the bail, and I was like, Jesus, that's
that is a bit of an over-exaggeration.
It said that in the article, and I just love that word. I'm just imagining the bail sticking out of his head.
That was, he became the stump, Howie.
Yeah.
It was one with the stump, or the bail, one with the bail.
Everyone's sort of having a laugh about it, but do you guys remember Mark Boucher? I was going to compare it to that when he had to retire from cricket and he lost his eye from a bail.
South African?
South Africa. Yeah, he got blind. He had to pretty much lose his eye from a bail. Like, if that was either side, it hit him on the top of the head. If that was a bit lower, a bit left or right, could have lost his eye.
I mean, yeah, it's very unlucky and very hard to hear, but I mean, the game's the game. So if you want to be a part of it, you got to be prone to injuries, mate.
I actually think we have a underrated amount. Sorry, we don't use that enough. Game's the game. I think we should use that more on this podcast.
Things like this is why people laugh at cricket, by the way. Like, how can this be a serious sport? You're getting poked in the eye with a thing that's, 4 centimeters long? A bit longer than 4 centimeters, but...
people saying we're terrible analysts, and it was only one comment that was saying that. It's like... We're not professionals, mate. Listen to what we're saying. We're mugs.
I feel like Marcus is letting the comments get under his skin a little bit.
Yeah. He does reply to all the comments, so he's very kind when he replies to all the comments. We're not mugs. We're in between mugs and professionals, I reckon. Whatever that is. Yeah. All right. Good chat, boys. Let's go into the next one.
David Warner.
David Warner is underneath mugs.
He's between mug and... Actually, yeah.
He's so bad. Anyway, let's get into the Oz versus India picks recap. I know we talked about this the other day, but just because the test is today, starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so our time in Melbourne. Who'd you go for most runs, most wickets, and your prediction, Leo? We'll go through it like that. You go through your predictions, Marcus, myself.
Yeah, I'm staying the same. I think Pant gets most runs, just looked the most threatening in that first innings for India. And then Bumrah, we saw what he could do again in that first test. Yep. And with the pink ball, he's going to be deadly for most wickets. Just got my eye on Siraj, though, with the way he bowls as well. Okay. And then I just think India are too good, just based, again, all off the first test. They look too good. They're bringing in players who make their team better somehow. So, yeah, I think the Aussies will struggle once again. And hopefully... they can at least show a bit of fight, the Aussies, and have a bit of a contest here.
Yeah, that's what we're all sort of hoping for, because I think a lot of people are going, oh, India probably going to win. But if we get a close game or someone makes a few runs that's not named Travis Head, we'll get a bit excited. So that'll be nice. Who are you going, Marcus, for your predictions?
Well, shout out to Lee, because Siraj is definitely a great shout. I feel like he's the Hazelwood.
Thank you, Marcus.
He's the Hazelwood of India in my eyes. Just hitting the spot. He's probably with the pink ball, he will do very well, grab quite a few wickets, but can't go past Bumrah for most wickets for me.
Yeah,
causes the Aussies absolute headaches. His action sort of helps with his unpredictability and unjust for the Aussie batsman, which we obviously saw. So wickets, Bumrah for me. Runs, because as we mentioned last show, it's very Indian focused. We had to get an Aussie in there, so we're going Travis Head.
I don't mind it.
Averages 70 at Adelaide Oval. Ooh, at his home test venue. So, and if anyone from India is scared of any Australian batsman, as we've seen in our comment section, it's Travis Head. So, home venue, hoping he has a big one here. Although Virat Kohli again, another shout out. Yeah. 63 average is unreal, but India win for me.
India win, yeah. I'm sadly going an India win. I'm sadly going Bumrah most wickets. Nathan Lyon's a sneaky shout. He was even saying yesterday he loves bowling with the pink ball, which is funny, a spinner, but he gets that bit of drift, bit of overspin and things like that. So I don't mind Nathan Lyon as like a second for wickets, probably best for Australia. Man, Bumrah's going to tear it up. We should do a video actually to try and replicate his action. That is, I don't know how. I reckon we'll break our arm or something.
Our arm will either break or it'll extend by like another foot somehow, because we're just like whipping it.
Well, my elbow's like double jointed, so I can bend it actually a decent way.
Well, there you go. So maybe you can
Maybe.
do the Boomer action, and you'll be bowling 140 Thunderbolts like Boomer.
Negative.
Jasper
Negative.
Bazzano.
He's saying negative again. What is going on? Jasper Bazzano. Yeah, I feel like I could see you being called Jasper. Most runs, I'm going King Kohli. Kohli just loves. It's literally like home away from home. Adelaide Oval. He loves it there. As Marcus said, 63 run average. He needs 102 runs in this test to pass Brian Lara for the most runs for an away opponent at Adelaide Oval. So
does he get it?
Yeah. I reckon he's going to make a ton.
Does,
he's got 300s there.
What if he makes 100 and then 1?
Well, that would be pretty funny.
Well, then he doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny. And they'll be talking about it. So, yeah, most runs, Kohli. Bumrah for the wickets. We're all going India. That's a bit sad, lads. Do we think Australia has any chance, or is it going to be one-sided?
They have a chance. 100%.
There's definitely a chance.
Yeah.
There's definitely a chance. But if anything that we saw from the first test carries into the second, then we're in a bit of trouble.
Not that we are betting men on this show, but India are underdogs. What the hell? I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
For the Australian bookmakers, because everyone's...
Oh, is that why you reckon? Yeah,
loves the Aussies. Yeah. That would be why. I feel like if there's... I don't know any bookmakers in India, but I feel like... sorry, mate. But I feel like India would be favourites.
No, fair enough.
With the bookmakers in India.
Yeah.
I think it's just purely Australian buyers and people backing the Aussies.
No, that makes sense. All right. Everyone's favourite segment that I never forget, questions and fan comments. We always get some really good comments, so make sure you're on the YouTube, on the TikTok, on the socials, everything. Get them through the comments. We'll start off with YouTube. Rohang28, he says, the whole Australian media is talking about Virat's last tour, so last tour of Australia, but is it...
Are they?
There is a few people that at the start, I wouldn't say the whole Australian media, but that's all right. But is it becoming Smith's last tour as well? That's a big call. What do we think?
Of Australia.
Well,
he's touring.
I think he needs campaign. Yeah.
No, I still think Smith has got a bit more. I don't know. He's going down.
He's obviously taking the mick, but
yeah.
Is he?
I don't think he is. I don't think
Rohang
is. He's a serious man.
I don't know. I feel like he's sort of taking the mick a little bit. I don't know. I've never heard the Australian media talking about Virat's last tour. Although, in all fairness, like
no, they did it at the start.
The next time India come here will be probably 3 years, and we might be done by then. Like in all fairness, but because of his age.
Interesting.
But smudge.
I think you said in the comments, Marcus, that we got the Ashes coming up. He loves the Ashes. Like he'll be trying to play at least to that. I reckon he'll have another summer in him. It just depends. Because people are saying he's lost his eye, or like his eyes are off with the ball.
He's gone senile.
And he literally hates playing in the night test because he can't see the ball. I saw an interview yesterday. So that's a little bit of a worry. Like if you're a batsman, I would hope they can see the ball. Like
what tests have we got coming up?
Let's pick a guy that can't see a ball. Like that is a bit of a worry.
Well, I reckon after he got hit in the head by Jofra Archer in the Ashes, he couldn't see the ball for a little bit, but he was still smacking him around.
That's true. But I think he just closed his eyes and swung that game. Yeah. That was why. But yeah, I reckon he's got another Ashes, as you mentioned, in him. So we'll see what happens there. Next one is Surajit Chowdhury 3337. That's on YouTube.
Chowdhury?
Yeah. Oh, we love
Nikhil
Chowdhury. You would say
you would felt different.
Marcus always says Hamza Chowdhury, the soccer player.
Yeah, get it mixed up. Get my Chowdhury's mixed up.
Chowdhury on YouTube says, great to see an old power bat on the table. So if you check out our past episodes, we've had this old power bat. Marcus's dad's one. It's a cool little bat. He says, I used to own one back in the 90s and loved it. Man, I'm old. So we absolutely love that. Good, nice. Good little comment there.
Damn, you are pretty old, Suraj, compared to us.
No, maybe he's not. And then we got next one at Laufy574. I believe Ashwin is more suitable for Adelaide. I think you guys mentioned this the other show. Ashwin is also a decent bat, and I'd like to see Ashwin versus Smith. He's got a point. I'd rather Ashwin is a better bat. I think he mentioned in the start of his comment, it was a bit long, so I shortened it, about Washington Sundar. He is not as good of a bat as Ashwin, but I'm very surprised.
Oh, he's a pretty handy bat, Sundar. Yeah. He's just a different off spinner to Ashwin. Yeah. Ashwin gets more turn. Sundar's probably more of your bounce, so that's probably why they picked him for Perth. But I think for Adelaide, I would probably lean towards Ashwin a little more than Sundar. Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see what selection call they make there.
It sounds like they're going to still pick Sundar, but yeah, what do you reckon, Mike? Ashwin, I'm surprised he's not in the team, but like you said,
yeah, 100% for even for Adelaide. But yeah, Leo mentioned Australian conditions. There'll still be a little bit of bounce in Adelaide, but obviously more turn than there was in Perth. So that's why we might see the likes of Lions shine. But even Jadeja is a sneaky shout to get in that team.
Their second 11 could beat our first 11 at the moment.
'Cause
Is that that's probably a bit?
It's a big
That's a big
call.
call. That's a big call.
As us Australians, I'd say, who do you fear the most out of those three Indian spinners? In my opinion, I fear Jadeja the most.
That's because he's dominated in Australia. That's true. Yeah.
He's dominated Australia in the past, both bat and ball.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad we don't have to see his sword celebration because that gives me nightmares from all the tons he's made in Australia. Next one, last YouTube comment was at Dr. Cool X. This is a reference to us saying how long India's tail was. He's backing up Harshit Rana. Harshit Rana has a century and averages 40 at first class level. So he isn't a tail ender. I didn't know that. I thought
neither,
because I think he's only batted once, so he made 7, I think. But yeah, he's saying he's not a tail ender. He's probably got a really good first class. 40 at first class is very solid for a fast.
Yeah, that's very, very good. Yeah. We don't get that. We don't pick test batsmen that average 40.
Our test openers average about 38.
That just makes me even more scared. So yeah, they bat to 10 now, and they bowl. They kind of do.
Bumrah's coming in at like 9 or 10, isn't he?
I've seen Bumrah hit a 6. I've seen Bumrah hit a 6.
Oh my god,
6. That's 6 more runs than Labuschagne.
That's very true. If one of them can make more than 10, then they're going to get more than Labuschagne, that's for sure. Last comment that we're going to read out for the fan comments is on TikTok. Tom Elliott says Stark takes 7 wickets in the first innings. Now that's a bloody big call, isn't it? I just saw that. I was like, I got to put that in. That's a bit of a discussion point.
I'd love that though. That'd be so good if Stark just ripped through him.
And our old school Stark performance gets a wicket in the first over and then just tears through him with the pink ball. Do we think it's possible though?
Oh, this is a little chance. But when Stark is like, if he takes 7 first innings wickets, that's going to be pretty enjoyable to watch. Like when he gets going,
it'll be over in 3 days. The test if it does that.
It's impossible if Boland's getting 5. So
Boland will get 5 second innings wickets.
We're gonna have a 5 from each of them. That'll be pretty cool. Actually, then you got to fit in line. There's too many bowlers to fit in the wickets. I don't think he's taking 7. That would be pretty wild. All right, we're finishing off here with the combined 11s. Now, I feel like a few of us are very similar, so I might change it up. But we're going to go combined 11s for the
I've gone very different.
Leo's gone very different. He likes to be different. We've got, from the current squad. So it doesn't have to be if they're playing right now, if they're in the team. So that includes the likes of Shami. Who else am I missing? From Hazelwood, who's injured and things like that. We're going to just put for the whole India-Australia squads. We'll go with Marcus first because I feel like Leo's one's a bit different to mine. So we'll go Marcus first.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's more similar to yours, but Jaiswal and Rahul opening for me. Shubman Gill 3, Kohli 4 ahead of Smith. This is more current form. As a heads up.
Yep.
Although, why not? We'll stick with that. Travis said, it's just vibes. This team is just vibes.
Show, mate. This whole show.
Travis Head 5. Mitch Marsh 6, then Rishabh Pant as the keeper ahead of Carey. Nathan Lyon, and I am going to change it up a bit actually. I originally had Shami in there.
Dog it?
With Hazelwood and Bumrah.
Abbott?
But
I was going to say Nisa, isn't he?
Where's Big Bo?
No, I'm not going to put. He's not in the squad.
Big Bo Webster, surely.
Big Bo Webster, BBW. No, I'm going to put Pat Cummins there just as an extra batting option.
Okay, I don't mind that because I got a long tail.
Just as an extra batting option because although Bumrah, he can hold a stick, he only averages about 7.
I reckon Leo could average 7 in our test group.
Hazelwood, Shami, and Bumrah is a bit of a long tail, so I'll bring Cummins in for Shami. So I'll have Hazelwood, Bumrah, and Cummins.
No, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. It's very similar to mine.
He's liking it.
I'm liking it. I haven't said that in a while.
And I just love the Hoff.
Your favourite player is Hazelwood, right? He's the modern Glenn
that's
McGrath.
why I got him in.
You always say he's the modern Glenn McGrath.
Yep,
very nice.
100%.
All right, Leo, yours is so weird, so you can go next.
It's not weird. I'll explain it. Jaiswal Sharma
Here we
open.
go. The Neek's going to explain his order.
You just explained yours, you stupid idiot. All right, no, I'm not doing this segment.
That's right.
It's ruined. It's been tainted.
I love you.
It's been tainted.
No.
Before Leo does his, actually, if you're watching now, chuck your combined 11 in the comment and you compare with ours. But go.
Yeah, and give your thoughts on who has the best.
Yes, you go, Leo.
So Jaiswal and Sharma open up. Khawaja at 3.
Really?
Mate,
no, can I make a change?
Nah, too late.
No, wait.
Rohit Sharma in, KL Rahul out. I forgot about Sharma.
Mate.
Too late.
No changes. No changes. JSL, Sharma, Khawaja at 3. He can bat at 3. Kohli over Smith at 4. Head at 5. Pant at 6. Jadeja at 7.
Jadeja.
Cummins, Bumrah, Lyon, Hazelwood. My reason, I was going to go Ashwin, but if I'm thinking of an actual team here, I've got Lyon already for the off spin.
Yeah,
so I want Jadeja to give me something a little bit different with his left arm orthodox. So I'm thinking a bit logistically here. I'm not just saying he's good, pick him. I'm building a team. I'm managing this team.
You got a good vibes.
What's that game you play, Marcus? Football Manager, Cricket Manager.
Cricket Manager.
There's what's that cricket game? The Cricket Captain?
Yeah, Cricket Captain. I've played that actually. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, where you manage cricket team, like Victoria, Australia, India, anything you want.
Oh, Leo should get onto that, I reckon. Also,
that's my team.
Also,
it actually is quite fun.
Yeah, I'll have to get onto that. Maybe
he's playing it right now.
A sponsor. Leo, I think you also didn't pick Ashwin because he would just bring the vibe down in the rooms because even his teammates don't really like him. What do you guys reckon?
I've picked Kohli.
Oh yeah, no, he's wisened up a little bit in his older age. He used to be a bit of a dick, but he's good now, Kohli. I don't mind him.
I'll just also point out Shami and Stark are very stiff to miss this team.
True.
They are very stiff.
Yeah. Nah, Stark.
No, Stark cops it a lot, I reckon. But
Stark is always like people just always forget about him because
he's the scapegoat, I reckon.
Yeah, just because aesthetically he's just not great, is he?
But he always performs like every big thing he performs.
Yeah, right. First ball of the series, bowls 4 wides.
First ball of the 2021 Ashes, bowls Rory
First ball of the World Cup.
You got to admit that wasn't a great ball either. That was more Rory Burns being an absolute mug.
It was a bit of
but he still delivered.
He still bowled him. Yeah, I mean, look, I'll just
Common
prefer Michael Nisa was in, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. All right, I'm going through my combined 11. We got JSL and Rahul, mainly for the same reason that I forgot about Sharma, but he's been out of form. That's why he hasn't been in the team. We're going Shubman Gill at 3. I think he has to be a lock at 3. Who would you honestly rather? I know you said you're building a team, Leo. Shubman Gill is in much better form at number 3 than Khawaja, surely.
Khawaja has experience.
You can't
Common
buy
Leo
Common
Leo.
No, it's another left-hander in the lineup. I've
you've actually thought about
that. This is what I mean by Nick. He's talking about right-handers, left-handers.
Left-hander. Actually, I've got too many left-handers, I just realised. But it's fine.
You are going way too deep on that. Wow. Then I've got Kohli at 4, lock. Head and Marsh, the only 2 Aussie batsmen that I really want in there, so I'm very happy with that. Then we've got Rishabh Pant, the best keeper. No Alex Carey in all of ours, right? Yeah, we've all gone Rishabh Pant. Nathan Lyon as the spinner. Again, I tossed and changed with Ashwin, but don't want him in my team. Bumrah is a lock. Then we got Hazelwood and Shami. So Shami, obviously in the squad, but not in the team. My tail is really long when you've got Lyon, Bumrah, the Hazelwood, and Shami. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But you got so many good batsmen in there. They're going to make enough runs. They'll make 400, and then Lyon doesn't even have to bat, hopefully. But yeah, I'm very worried. The only one that actually has a decent tail is Leo, probably. Is that right?
Yeah, mate, because I'm building the team.
That's because you're being nerdy about it.
Right.
What are you changing my thing to?
Oh, that's your team.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, don't delete the whole run sheet.
He just deleted the run sheet.
No, he hasn't.
What are you doing?
Sorry, it's too early. It's remote.
No, you love it, mate. You love it. This is are we calling it? The combined 11s are done.
I think
make sure you get in the comments and chuck in your combined 11. Any comments that we like, we're going to read out on the show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm calling it. That's Stumps for the Cricket Today show. We'll be back with this on Monday it might be a test wrap for day 4. Possibly. We might
even do a live stream if the game's still going on in
the studio.
We might.
Yeah, although it will be 3 p.m. But
no, we could do that just for an hour or so. Well, depends how we're going, but yeah, we might be able to do a live stream. There we go. So yeah, check out the socials, Cricket Today. Get around the show, get in the comments as we said on any of the socials on YouTube as well. Press the subscribe button. What's the road to? Are we road to 3K for the summer?
Yeah, 3K.
Right.
Yeah, 3K. All right. Should we actually ask them? Do they even want to see a live stream of us watching the cricket? And you can chat to us in real time.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you want to see that.
I feel like people would like that. Send in any questions as we just said. Get right around the show. Thank you very much to Leo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marcus.
That's Scott.
Well done. To Gerald, just sorting all this and sorting out our absolute shambolic show. Thanks to me. That's another episode of Cricket Today done. We're out.